Have you ever wondered why some people seem to fly higher in life while others just watch from the ground? Maybe it's not about luck. Maybe it's about what they do when the world is still asleep. Because sometimes the secret to changing your life begins at 5 a.m. In a quiet valley surrounded by golden hills, there lived a little blue sparrow named Skye. Skye was smaller than the other birds in her flock, with feathers that shimmered faintly in the morning light. But she had a big dream. She wanted to reach the top of Eagle's Peak, the highest cliff in the valley, where only the strongest birds dared to fly. Every morning she watched the great eagles soar high above her. They looked so free, so powerful, and Skye would whisper to herself, "One day, I'll touch that sky too." But whenever she tried to fly high, she failed. Her wings weren't strong enough. The winds would push her back down. The other sparrows laughed. "Come on, Skye, you're just a small bird. Be realistic." So she stopped trying. At least, that's what everyone thought. One chilly morning, before sunrise, Skye woke up to the sound of wind brushing through the trees. She looked around. Everyone else was still asleep, the world wrapped in silence. But for some reason, something inside her said, "Get up, now." She stretched her tiny wings and flew into the dawn, the first light painting the sky in soft orange and pink. For the first time, she felt something new. The air was calm, the wind was gentle, and the valley was beautiful. As she flew low over the fields, she saw rabbits waking up, dew on every leaf, and the whole world glowing softly. That morning, she practiced flying, not fast, not high, just steady. When the sun rose, she returned to her nest. No one even noticed she'd been gone. But Skye noticed something. She felt stronger. The next day, she did it again and again. Every morning at 5 a.m., before anyone else woke up. While others dreamed, she trained. While others rested, she grew. Day by day, her wings got stronger. Her fear got smaller. Her heart got braver. Some mornings were tough. Cold winds, dark skies, and heavy rain. She'd look at the clouds and think, maybe I should skip today. But then she'd whisper, if I give up now, I'll stay the same forever. And she'd fly anyway. Weeks passed. Then one morning, as she tried flying higher than ever before, a storm hit the valley. The winds roared, thunder echoed across the mountains. Skye's wings trembled as she fought to stay in the air. Rain blinded her eyes. For a moment, she almost gave up. She thought, maybe they were right. Maybe I'm just a small bird. And in that moment of doubt, a sudden gust of wind threw her downward. She crashed into a tree, bruised and soaked. Tears mixed with the rain as she looked up at Eagle's Peak, far, far above. She whispered, "Why do I even try? I'm not special." And just then, she heard a deep, calm voice. It was Elder Finch, the oldest bird in the valley, perched on a nearby branch. He said softly, "Do you know why eagles fly so high, little one?" Skye shook her head. "Because they face the storm. The winds that scare others away are the same winds that lift them higher. Don't fly from the storm, Skye. Fly through it." Those words sank deep into her heart. The next morning, before dawn, she woke up again, bruised, tired, but determined. The storm had passed, but the sky was still heavy with clouds. She spread her wings and flew. Higher than before, faster than before. Her heart pounded, her wings burned, but she didn't stop. The air grew thin, the wind colder, yet she kept pushing. And then she broke through the clouds. Above her stretched a sea of gold, sunlight flooding the sky. For the first time, she saw Eagle's Peak from above. She'd done it. The little blue sparrow had reached the top. Tears filled her eyes as the light bathed her feathers. She whispered, "This is the secret of 5 a.m." When she returned to the valley, the other birds couldn't believe it. "How did you do it?" they asked. Skye smiled. "I didn't wait for the world to wake up. I woke up for the world I wanted." From that day on, she became a symbol of courage in the valley, not because she was the biggest, but because she was the one who refused to sleep on her dreams. Maybe you and I aren't so different from Skye. So open your eyes, spread your wings, and remember Skye, the little blue sparrow who learned that the secret to flying high was simply waking up early.